Hi, welcome back to Science 1206, the Chemical Reactions Unit. I'm Ms. Ledwell, and in this video we'll talk about the pH scale. Let's get started. The pH scale is a numerical scale used to determine whether a solution is acidic, basic, or neutral. The pH scale ranges from 0 to 14. Acids have a pH of less than 7, while bases have a pH greater than 7. The pH value of a solution indicates the concentration of hydrogen ions, H+ aqueous, in a solution. The lower the pH value, the higher the concentration of hydrogen ions. Let's look at some examples. On the low end of the scale, 0, 1, and 2, we have hydrochloric acid, car battery acid, stomach acid, and lemon juice. In the middle of the pH scale, at a pH of 7, we have pure water. Pure water is neutral. It's neither acidic nor basic. And let's look at the other far end of the scale. At pHs 14, 13, 12, and 11, we have sodium hydroxide, drain cleaner, bleach, and ammonia. These are all strong bases. As we noted, acidic solutions have a pH of less than 7. The lower the pH value, the more acidic the solution. The more acidic a solution, the higher the concentration of hydrogen ions. So for example, stomach acid with a pH of 1 is more acidic than vinegar with a pH of 3 and has a higher concentration of hydrogen ions. Basic solutions have a pH greater than 7. The higher the pH value, the more basic the solution. Basic solutions have a higher concentration of hydroxide ions, OH negative, than hydrogen ions. For example, bleach, with a pH of 12.5, is a stronger base than acids with a pH of 10, and it has a higher concentration of hydroxide ions. A neutral solution is neither acidic nor basic and has a pH equal to 7. A neutral solution has an equal concentration of hydroxide ions, OH negative aqueous, and hydrogen ions, H+ aqueous. Pure water is an example of a neutral solution with a pH of 7, and it has an equal number of hydroxide ions and hydrogen ions. One way to measure the pH of a solution is with litmus paper. Litmus paper is a common acid-base indicator used in chemistry to determine if a solution is acidic or basic. An acid-base indicator is a chemical that turns a characteristic color when in the presence of an acid or a base. When litmus paper is dipped into a solution, the color of the paper changes depending on the pH of the solution. There are two main types of litmus paper, red and blue. Red litmus paper turns blue when exposed to a base. Blue litmus paper turns red when placed in an acidic solution. A neutral solution, pH of 7, will not result in a change in the litmus paper's color. While litmus paper can indicate whether a solution is acidic or basic, it does not provide a numerical pH value. For more accurate measurements, pH meters or pH indicator paper are used. One way to measure a solution's pH level is through the use of pH paper. This paper is treated with a universal acid-base indicator that changes color in response to different pH levels. To measure the pH, you place a drop of the solution you want to test onto the paper. The resulting color change is then compared against the standard pH chart to determine the solution's pH. You can see in the image there, they have a stick with a color on the end. They're comparing it to the chart to determine the pH of the solution that the stick was dipped into. A pH meter is the most accurate way to measure the pH. The probe is placed in a solution and left to sit for a few minutes. The pH value is then electronically calculated and displayed on a digital screen. The meter uses the electrical properties of the solution to determine the pH. You can see the pH of the solution being measured here is 7.07. What do you think this solution is? If you guess water, you're right. Now it's time to continue to the next video. Before you do, recharge with a quick 30-second stretch, then continue on.